Hi Capricorn, welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. I'm Amanda. This is going to be your reading for the rest of July, starting from the lunar eclipse in your sign on the 16th. So let's jump right in here. You know, as I was shuffling your cards, I felt a really heavy energy. Not necessarily bad, just heaviness, just like a lot going on. Pardon any noise outside. I really can't close the windows. It's too hot. Okay, so let's jump right into these aces. I mean, you've got two aces flanking the readings here. Just right out the gate, which is pretty amazing. Okay, so I actually want to put the Ace of Knives first because for some reason it feels more relevant or just a little bit louder. So the Ace of Stones is a sustainable new beginning. Both of these are cards of new beginning. This is raw energy of that element that you have at your disposal. It is potential being offered to you to take and use however you see fit. Okay, so this is the potential of Earth, which is the potential to build something sustainable for your future. And here we have the potential of air, which is the potential for truth, the potential for a revelation of the mind. This is the sword of truth. And when these dropped, and also I can't get over the fact that this stone is sitting in water. So it feels for you more like an emotional, what am I trying to say? A sustainable, building something emotionally sustainable. That's what wants to come through. Get it out. Building something emotionally sustainable because this stone is taking root here in the water. You need emotional sustainability here. Interesting. And there's a seed that's like being offered to you that has potential for you to actually build something emotionally sustainable. And then this came out, and the what came with it was take a chance. That's what came. Take a chance. Okay, this is like a revelation, a revelatory idea for a new beginning. It's a revelation of truth because again, this is the sword of truth coming through and like beaming up. And here we have the star. It's like, okay, and we have the star card, so we got to talk about this because this has come up in your readings before, Capricorn, of that star being a beacon, like shining a spotlight almost on what's right for you and like where you're going or where you could go. That North Star, here it is. It's almost like the North Star comes down and like lands in you. And suddenly you like, your mind blows open, your brain blows open, and you see the truth. It's that mind blown emoji. But here's the star shining the spotlight here on the frickin' truth. That's crazy. Okay, and like, take a chance. That's what came out. Take a chance, maybe for something more emotionally sustainable for the long term. This is like stable energy. My gosh. Okay, and then we have the Architect of Knives. This card has come out for almost everyone. It's just like, I'm not even surprised anymore at this point. So this is wisdom, very, very deep wisdom. And it's you know, this is you seeing yourself as the wise owl. Check it out. The owl is looking in the mirror and seeing their reflection and also seeing all these other owls' reflection. So it's almost like something, whatever this revelation is, gives you the perspective that you need to see yourself fully and to see others fully. It's like you're seeing stuff for what it is and you're making the necessary cut. You see it for what it is, including yourself. You see the whole situation or whatever this is for what the hell it is. And you have the sword now. You have the sword of truth to use to make the slice. And this card keeps feeling very karmic to me. Like it keeps feeling, can you see all the scrolls rolled up in the background? And it's almost like you're making a cut and then that scroll is going to get rolled up and put in the past. And it's no accident that this lunar eclipse is happening in your sign. So we have a full moon eclipsing in Capricorn. The South Node is currently in Capricorn, right with Saturn and Pluto. Okay, so this is heavy past life energy. And like Pluto's coming in with that Sith, with that Reaper energy, dredging the truths up from the underworld, the truths of the past. And coming in with that blade, and this is like Pluto coming in with the blade and making the cut. There's an ending. This feels like an ending because right now with that eclipse being where it is and Saturn and Pluto being where they are, we are learning, like officially learning our lessons from that past life or from that past experience. And we're like making the past life cuts so that we can move on in a new beginning that's healing. Okay, the star card is not just that North Star that shows you where to go. Oh, North Star, North Node. Okay, whoa, this is literal. We've got the South Node action here with Saturn and Pluto making the necessary cuts from the past. And then we have the North Node shining which way you need to go. So if the South Node is your past, the North Node is your destiny. And cutting ties with the past is what allows you to free yourself, to heal, and move towards this new beginning, which I believe is going to be your destiny. And my friend, your destiny is sustainable, emotional, planting the seed for sustainable, emotional environment that's based on the truth. And it might require taking a chance because that phrase came out very strongly, take a chance. Capricorn. I love you, you know I do. I'm a Cap rising, so this reading is probably for me too. All right, so let's get some more cards for you, Cap. See what else is going on. This came out in your pre-shuffle too. 7 of Stones. So we have the Sun at the bottom. What I'm seeing with the 7 of Stones, right under the Ace of Stones, actually, oh God. Sorry. This feels really past life as well. There's a lot of energy here. I told you in your shuffle, I felt so much energy. Maybe that's just because I'm heavy Capricorn, so I connect with you really easily. This 7 of Stones feels so deep, which I don't normally feel with this card. But it feels like a grid, a crystal grid. This feels like really, really, really deep magic. Like so deep, I don't even know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like that kind of deep magic. This is like out of my depth. or at least out of my conscious depth. Shaky. We have this like web almost. It feels like the matrix to me. It like feels like the invisible matrix that contains our matter, our form, our existence. It's electricity, and it's in a very particular pattern, a very particular grid, and it's holding these stones in a very particular pattern, and I can feel that these stones were placed so long ago. They were put in place in another like dimension, in another plane of existence so long ago. Ooh. And and I honestly don't know. I don't know what this is trying to tell me. Seven of Stones is a card of things being almost ripe for the harvest. It's a card of like growing your garden and being almost ready to pick. It's like, don't pick before it's ready. But it's almost ready to pick. It's like something, it's almost like a spell that was cast. Is about to like come to fruition in some way. I don't know, man. This is really deep. I don't know exactly. Let's get more cards. Wow. Okay. These readings are a trip right now. Your card just popped out. Four of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn. Oh, okay. They just told me that needs to be out. And so does this card. The Fool. Okay. So basically with this Four of Stones, woo. All right, this energy is so intense. Kind of embarrassing. Okay. Here's what we got. The Four of Stones, we have this I don't know if it's a raven or a crow, but regardless, it's a magical blackbird. And it's sitting on top of its stones, and there's like knots. See the ropes tied in knots? That feels really similar to this energy. And this is an energy of like, it can be a kind of rigidity. It can be an energy of like holding on. It can also be an energy of protecting yourself or protecting something. It feels really tied to this. It's like something is I hate to say this, but it's like a spell is cast, and that's why you're still holding on. And it's almost like I can feel the resistance to like making this cut, or like the thing that's stopping you from making this like cut with the truth in your past life and taking the chance to go in a new direction, to head out in a new direction, is like this, whatever this karma is. It's keeping you scared of losing your stones here. So you're gonna like guard them. But I'm really feeling let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. You know, whatever this is, whatever this karma is, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. It's gonna do what it's gonna do, but do not underestimate the power of your free will, okay? So like, okay, karma and contracts and spells and blah, blah, whatever all that is, you have free will. You have free will to make the cut. You have, like, free will exists for a reason. It's your tool. It's your truth. Your will comes from your truth. So what your truth actually is, and I think that, you know, maybe on the full moon, that revelation's coming to you. Whatever your truth is, that gives you the tool to then use it to use your free will to make the cut, put the past in the past. Free yourself. Take a chance. Free yourself. Free yourself. So this is you taking a chance. The Fool is taking the fledgling, as it's called here, which I really like. This is a fledgling new journey, a fledgling opportunity, something totally different here is you, navigating your way forward with just a flashlight and shoes untied. Like, you don't even have time. You don't even have time to tie your shoes. Something is coming, and it's like, have your bags packed because you're going in a new direction here. Take a chance. That's you taking the chance. That's you taking a leap of faith by only the light of the star. And here in this card, can you see all the stars in the background? Okay, this is setting out on a new journey by the light of the star. That's faith. That's having faith in your guidance and you being guided in this truth, this revelation. The star is guiding you, into something new and emotionally sustainable. I'm just like coming back to that Ace of Stones because this reading is so intense that I'm just like, I need to like hold a rock. I mean, I do have all these rocks out here, so Amanda, why don't you use them? I'm just gonna put that right there, a little grounding energy. Okay. And we have the Four of Cups, this card. Maybe this is the heavy energy I was feeling from you. This is like, this is you sinking. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? It's like all your friends are up here on the surface, and here you are just like sinking down to the ocean floor, where, if you can see this, there are messages for you down there. See that? There are vessels down there with and I think they have messages for you. I think in your last reading I talked about the Capricorn journey, like going down to the depths and meeting yourself. That's what this is. It's like you're separating from a group of people up here, and you're going down, sinking down solo to the depths, to the darkness where maybe you were afraid before, but you've got to go. You don't have a choice now. You just got to sink because your body's that heavy. It's just doing it for you. And there's going to be messages down here for you to collect. And this is lonely, Cap. This is lonely, separating from those folks up at the surface. But my friend, you just are weightier than them. It's okay, It's like you're just actually different from them. They are up here on this plane of existence, and you are just in another plane of existence. Frankly, you're just deeper than that. You just are. You're just deeper than that. Which is why you can't, no matter how hard you try, you can't stay up at the surface with them. I'm getting this image of you, like, they can just float up at the surface because that's where they vibe, but you have to, like, tread water so hard to stay up there with them. And I know I can feel you wanting to stay up there with them and be part of that group, but that is just not true for you. That's not your truth. You are made of something different, and it takes you down to a deeper plane of existence. So going down here, I think, is lonely at first. But that is what is going to lead you, separating and allowing yourself to actually go to the depths, go to the plane of existence that you actually exist on. That's the message you're going to find. You're going to find the star down there. You're going to find the truth. You're going to find that sword and be able to make the cut. See that? It's like you're making a cut within yourself, but you're also making, it's like a cut separating yourself from a group. So that's either like separating your present self from your past selves, I think is what this is. It could also be more literal, like in the 3D, separating yourself from a group, since we see that dynamic playing out here as well. Wowza. New beginning. New beginning, Cap. Take the leap of faith. Take a chance. Take a chance. Also, I got to bring this out because it came out, a lot of stuff came out in your pre-shuffle, which is really interesting. If you never ask, the answer is always no. So with this card, I felt like, what ways are you keeping yourself trapped? Like, what ways are you keeping yourself, specifically, she's got her hands over her heart and she's like looking away like this. She's looking at something, but she's like not wanting to face it head on. She's kind of like spying out of the corner of her eye. In what ways are you keeping yourself closed off from possibilities? You know, closed off from possibilities because you're scared of a new adventure, because you're scared of breaking from a group, breaking from some karmic thing. If you never ask, the answer is always no. Goes right along with take a chance. Just ask. I don't know what you're supposed to ask, but I think, you know, if you're resonating with this far into the reading, then you know. You know what. If you never ask, the answer is always no. If you sit over here like this, nothing changes. If you ask, what else? If you ask, what are the other possibilities? If you take the tool in your hand and take a chance, the world opens up. Wow, Capricorn. So I'm going to continue this reading for you in the extended. If this is resonating and you're super interested in diving deeper, we're going to do that over on Patreon. So the link is below. You can follow me over there and see your options for viewing this extended video. If this is where I leave you, thank you so much for joining me, Capricorn, and I wish you all the best moving into the rest of July and into the eclipse in your sign that really is this moment of you breaking free from the past. All right. So if you like this video, it helps me so much if you go and click that like button. You know, YouTube is shifting the algorithm and a lot of creators on YouTube are suffering as a result of that. So it helps us out if you click that like button if this really resonated with you. So go ahead and do that. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so that we can stay connected moving forward. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am totally available for that. So the link to my website is below. You can see all my offerings and get in touch with me. And we will dive deeper into what this means in your specific world. So, Cap, thanks again for watching. Take care of yourself.